Hey everyone, welcome back to Dark Souls Randomizer Run. This is the final episode. I know it was a pretty short little mini-series, but I think I managed to condense, I think it was about 11 hours of footage down into these 5 episodes. So it worked out pretty well. So we are just pretty much cleaning up all the areas we haven't done yet. Duke's Archives was interesting. Because this boar just beelines for us. Also a wheel skeleton in the back, that was nice. But obviously I need to kill everything because I need to kill what's usually the golden golem that drops what's usually the broken pendant. This is interesting here. I don't know where he goes. Don't know if he falls out of the world or flies up out of the world. But yeah, he just disappears. I thought that was funny. So that's going toe to toe with a dark wraith. Yeah. Easy. Oh, maybe that was a treasure bug? No, it was Demon Titanite. I guess I cut out whatever the broken pendant was. It was just nothing useful, apparently. We are on our way up to Die to See. Here we go. Here's him murdering us to death, which takes a while. Yeah, I kept bringing sacrifice on to keep those souls. Good little strategy there. And you probably heard the awoo. There's another Artorias around. Oh god, this is a mess. Look at that, my god. You can actually see Artorias there. He's just coming out on the right. The cutscenes are like the best part about this mod. Honestly. So this is what that room looks like now. Luckily Artorias is actually stuck in the left corner. Until I killed almost everything. It was very lucky. He's off though, he's had enough. So we can go turn off the weird sound thing. And the two in the corner won't be moving. And they, because they always drop something. Usually 2 miracles. But nothing much, it was worth it. So I wipe out the room. Free old Logan. Because I need to check out his new stock of items. I think the extra key's not always there. I think that was very lucky. Is it? That's usually a Firekeeper soul. So obviously I didn't kill Artorias. Don't know where he'd gone. Can still hear him though. Something like, because he just glitched out into a wall somewhere or something? But for some reason, even though I'd been standing in the like cell right next to him, he'd run all the way up the stairs. I don't know why. But obviously I scooted right past him. Oh god, Bone Dog. Bone Dog, Silver Knight, and a Gardener. Gardener's not too scary. But yeah, Bone Dog and Silver Knight were rough. Get it rough, Bone Dog. Eh. I was a Gardener. And I absolutely went the wrong way there. And got cornered by all these and died. Not today, Mushroom. There's a gargoyle there. We look down to the right, you should see a stick boy coming up after us. And remember, those chase you just forever. Giant rat wanted to come down the stairs. Bam, skip through most of the archives, because hopefully you know how to do it by now. The gargoyle is somewhere under there. That's usually an archer who can fuck you a lot. But he was a very helpful slime that killed itself.
Farewell.
So that's all Logan had, nothing much. Obviously there's a lot of chests around here. But yeah, I didn't like his stock, so I decided to kill him. And I'd had enough of him. I wasn't going to finish his quest line. So he gave us Claymore. Great, kept him alive all that time and he gave us a Claymore. Dragon Tooth. The Annex Key, which is apparently in Painted World. Gwyn's gloves. My set is complete. Yeah, I did actually have the full Gwyn set by the end, but I wanted to use my Moonlight Crown because I thought it looked great. Even though I started off as an Amygdala. So yeah, we got Sif as one of the golem spawns. Luckily he spawned in the perfect place and was just trapped by those trees. If he was any of the other ones, this little run through would have been almost impossible probably. Because he would have chased us the whole way. He might have thrown himself off the edge probably. But yeah, very lucky he was just trapped. So let's see if I can remember how to do this without the messages. Absolutely not. No messages or bloodstains from online. And it was pretty spooky. But luckily I've done it a lot. So I was fairly confident I'd be able to do it. Apart from that first try. Here we got a Super Smough instead of a Moonlit Butterfly. So Smough just doesn't fight back here. He just floats there and then dies for us. He doesn't even give souls for that, I just noticed. What an asshole. So we get attacked here by 3 things, and I was very confused to where they came from. But just under where you hop down, like where they came from, 3 treasure bugs spawn in there. So that's what those were. It very much confused me at the time. I'm just taking a run of faith here. Could not really remember how to do it, but worked out, not bad. Fucked up once, that's pretty good. Nice magic ember. And these things are usually all the clams. You can see they're all like T-posing right now. Most of them. There's an Anne Orlando archer there, who's still kind of terrifying actually. I didn't want him coming into the room with me, so I tried my best to kill him. I think the worst thing to come in would be the wyvern. So in the cutscene we get just regular old Seath. Maybe because he's like classified as an NPC as he comes in there? Because we don't get Seath in the fight, so I'm not sure why he was there in the cutscene. No idea if the crystal would have worked like how it normally does, but I thought I'd do it just to be on the safe side. And Priscilla goes invisible. Which you think, you know, it's not the end of the world. But then you remember in the Painted World, she leaves footprints on the snowy ground. And if you look at the ground here, it's just lovely crystal. And she is just here, just attacking me invisibly. And this is when I realized I am fucked. Like, you cannot see where she is. At least, like, Sister Frida, she leaves, like, kind of, like, puffs of like, frost, ice particles as she jumps. Or, like, when she lands. Like, Priscilla did something when she jumped, but nothing when she lands. So I figured my best bet was to just run around until I bumped into something. I think she's just jumped away there. Yeah, she's gone. Just blindly hoping. She's gone again. There she is, we bumped into her. And we actually hit her enough to make her appear. Which makes her so much easier. And then she goes invisible again. She's invincible while she goes invisible. Think I just need to hit her once more. So it was doable. Let's just run away again. I feel like she's gonna be close there. She just attacks from nowhere. Oh, we bumped against her. We missed her for somehow. God, look at that. I think we're one shot off, and she just happened to be there pretty much. That was really lucky. Oh, I thought that was a really funny fight though. Had to leave the whole thing in. I had to check my cheat sheet to find out where this item was. This is the cheat sheet here. So that'll show us where the key to seal is. In the water, in the air, before Nito's arena. So I think I reset it back to non-random just to get here. Yeah. So I only had to use the cheat sheet at the very end here, just to find Covenant of Artorias and the key to the seal. Other than that, I used the hint sheet, I think just in like the footage from the last episode. But I think I only used the cheat sheet for 2 or 3 items. Oh god, dog. Nito died somewhere, I think, maybe. And if you thought the last fight was interesting, just you wait. So we can see absolutely nothing so far. Oh, now we can see some red eyes in the distance. And it turns out most things do not show up in the abyss. So I could not figure out what this was at the time. I am 95% sure this is a Sanctuary Guardian. Just from the glowing red eyes. And also from how it bullied me. We just got an Iron Golem. I figured, yeah, I can probably beat him. Easy. I'll just ignore the Sanctuary Guardian. And the Sanctuary Guardian's like, nope, I'm here. So yeah, that was a very interesting fight. I thought I'd try it again. Tried Cast Light, didn't work. I saw this slug. I thought, yeah, that's a boss, I can kill it. And it just falls out of the world. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was Karth. There is something just off in the distance there. As we get closer, we can see it's a meatball. So I thought, yeah, I will absolutely take the easy way out. I'll just kill this. And it dies. But it's not part of the Four Kings boss fight, so I don't know what he was again. And then luckily I could see something off in the distance. Which looks like the Iron Golem. But for some reason he didn't fight back, so I think he was like an unspawned Four King, possibly. But I thought, fuck it, I do not want to fight a Sanctuary Guardian in the dark. I will absolutely take this opportunity and just kill this guy. So he died with some health left, but luckily I used the exploit where you can just keep attacking the body. And I managed to kill them all with one boss, which was pretty lucky. Right, yeah, I also needed to find the peculiar doll. In a corner of the grounds near the bonfire balcony, where I'd just been earlier in the episode, and I'd forgotten to check. Of course it's guarded by Manus. Why not? Couldn't quite remember where the item was, so I was having to check everywhere. But that is it over in the corner there, guarded by a plague rat. Peculiar doll. And that is, I think, the last key item we needed. I think there was one key item I never found in the game that I didn't actually need, because I'd done a skip or something. Just clearing things up now. Killing Guinevere, fighting Gwendolyn. Who is another Sanctuary Guardian. But holy shit, look at that damage. So it was really good to fight him right after the other one, because you can see like the red eyes are pretty much in the same place as the Four Kings fight. And it leaves all that dust when it like jumps. But yeah, this was a fairly doable fight. Mostly because I hit like a truck at this point. And usually I struggle with this boss, but it was nice after struggling with him so much the whole game to be able to kill him finally. How far his neck goes back, holy shit. I don't think there was actually anything good at the end here. Dragon Scale, I don't think I ever got my weapon to +5. It's very close. The useless pendant, great, the starting item. Yeah, nothing much there. But yeah, we can go into Painted World now. Look up to the top of the building on our left. Just keep your eyes peeled on that. Oh, there it is. There's a gaping dragon somewhere up there, just squeezed into a room. Oh god, stick boy. Oh, and a Capra demon, of course. But I'm actually so strong now I can kill him. Amazing. Oh, Boulder Boy. There is, what is that, like a T-posed stray demon down there? Another area of the game I completely skip. Always totally skip the bottom of pretty much all of Painted World, honestly. It'll also be interesting to see how the zombie dragon works. You can see there's no body there. I was thinking about going down there to do more of it, but I'm like, no, I'm at the end of the game. I don't need any more key items. So you get the sound of the zombie dragon waking up. And you can actually see the game considers the zombie dragon to be two different parts, the head and the butt. So this rat replaced the butt. I want to see if the normal attack, you know, the bug where you make him stand up works. So it does. You can aggro it, but it's actually an invincible plague rat. You can see I had no health bar. So that was an interesting interaction. Four Kings stuck in the ground a little bit.
One of us thou art not. If thou plant, if thine.
So it was neat that we could talk to it.
I expected as much from thee. Why dost thou hurry toward thine death?
We can use the trick from the last episode, where you just stand up right next to him. And Dark Bead. Just had to make sure I killed every boss. I was going up through Blighttown to try and find one more item, I think. Don't know what else I needed. Key to Depths, probably? There it is. I remembered. Got fucking backstabbed by this guy. There's another 4 king there. Sure, why not? Tricky bandit. That giant just barely fits. He's just making it in there. Oh, mosquito. Do a little skip there to avoid all of them. And grab the chest behind the butcher. Chaos Flame Ember, nice. And now we're going along the hallway to the bonfire, just ahead of us. There's usually a bunch of slimes on the roof there, and 2 hollows. And as you can see, that looks hellish. So I did actually revert to non-random just to get this bonfire. Because it's a very lengthy run to get down there. And as soon as I've rested, I'll turn it back to random. Another 4 king. We've seen them a lot this episode. He's so speedy, holy crap. That guy jumping up probably could have crashed our game if it was the wrong enemy. But I actually got like no crashes in the last 2 episodes, I think. Yeah, we got fucks there. Gwyn is guarding the entrance to Blighttown. I think if it had just been the 2 of us there, like all these other enemies weren't there, I would have tried to fight him. But yeah, as it was, wasn't gonna do it. So he gets stuck, but something very strange happens here. We get hit by something. And I think it's Manus, judging on like the attack pattern and how much damage it does. But it's clearly not Gwyn doing it. I don't know where he is. I don't really know what's happening. But yeah, that was super weird. So I'm about to go down to fight the boss, and I remember, hang on, there is an item just around the corner. Havel's helm's kind of cool. It's better to get it just in case. And time for the second last boss, I think, Gaping Dragon. This should be a good cutscene, right? Look at the little mushroom head come up. This is just bizarre. Like, it doesn't use anything except for his head. And I guess like a really, really stretched body texture there. No feet or anything. How much he bends back, holy crap. Yeah, Gaping Dragon is not even a big mushroom, it's just a tiny mushroom. Well, RP walks slowly towards him. The penultimate boss of Dark Souls. But look at that RP, it's perfect. He's gonna see us in a moment, here he comes. Running like a tryhard. Bitch. Take that. Hooray! Now, is it the second last boss? I think it's just Gwyn left now. It sure is. These are all replacing the Black Knights. I think it was roundabout right here that Munchkin, my cat, walked into the room, meowing at me. And so I said, do you want to hop up and watch the final boss? And she did. She hopped, I think she just hopped up on the desk and like sat next to me. So you're going to see a couple of errors on my part here. which is just for me like looking away at the screen, looking away from the screen and talking to my cat. Yeah, this is me like saying, "Come on, get up," something like that. So she's just sitting next to me at this point. I don't think she even stuck around for Gwyn. So like right here, I don't even roll, I just get hit because I was looking away. We're not gonna kill all the knights, obviously. We need to save all the Estus for Gwyn. Now we can just peek in and see what Gwyn's gonna be. There he is. If you didn't catch him right there, no worries, we're about to fight him. They're giving us the Black Knight drops, obviously. Well, he's not. Asshole. Alright, time for the final boss. Super Smough. Fail RP. RP walked. Still got fucked up by the hammer. You can see that attack just does so much less than it did earlier in the game. But I know how to fight Super Smough now. Roll into his attacks. Assume everything's going to be that attack. You can hear him chuckling away there. Oops, just fired that into the ground. He was very good with his attacks, not many butt slams. That's what Gwyn gave us, the Great Scythe. No, we're not linking the fire. RP walk away. No, it was too slow. Run. Hell yeah, we'll take the dark ending. Oh, look at me. Absolute unit. That sword, holy shit.
My lord, bless thy safe return. Let Karth and Fraft serve your highness. We are here to serve your highness. Let the true dark be cast upon the world. Our Lord hath returned.
Alright, there you go. That was the final episode of my Dark Souls Randomizer series. I had so much fun playing this. I basically I did this whole playthrough between Daughters of Ash sessions and absolutely loved it. It was so much fun. Highly recommend it to someone looking to play more Dark Souls. Thank you very much for watching this series. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye!